here we are.
Yeah, back again, once again, you know, it was
It's a brand new year, brand new decade.
2010, going to 2020.
That's it, yep.
I'll be old as hell.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm already feeling old as hell.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another story.
Yeah, boy.
But, so yeah, big things happening.
So much shit happened since the last one. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, the most recent thing I can think of is Obama had his State of the Union address last night.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good. You know, he's been a year in office now. You know, things are changing.
Yeah.
You know, some people say for the better, some people say not for the better. So it's only a year in, so we'll see what happens. He's got 3 more to go at least. So
Yeah. Let's straighten up a bit. Alright.
so we're back.
You said what now? Obama did what?
Oh, State of the Union address. Some people say he's doing good things. Some people say for the good. Some people say it's not so good. You know, he's got 3 more years to go. A lot of this stuff was brought on from the presidents before him. So we'll see what happens. You know, still things are really hard right now. You know it. I know it.
Yeah.
I see it every day. People are having a really tough time. You know, it's but you got to keep your head up, everybody. So you were about to tell me a story.
Yeah, I was telling him earlier. I didn't tell him the whole thing, so I guess I don't reveal it now. I got hemmed up by the police, Seattle police yesterday, mainly because of where I stay. You know, I'm kind of like hood, half hood, hybrid type shit where I stay. You know, up north, and you know, I'm helping my landlord. You know, she want me to help her out. You know, and do a little something with my rent. You know, it's cool. You know, might as well. You know, so I'm helping them out. You know, like with the garbage and stuff like that. So I'm meeting the guys that she got working for her, and I hook up with them, and they're like, cool, you know. So I go back in the house, then I come back outside, and I start helping them, and next thing you know, Popos roll up with the lights flashing and everything. And, hey, how you doing? Mind dropping the bag for a second? It was me and this other guy that hemmed up. So, you know, yeah, let me talk to you. Mind putting your hands on the hood and everything, you know, and they two were just sitting there. I'm wondering, what the hell's going on? You know I've been out here. I've been in the backyard kind of all day, you know, doing some stuff for her, you know, and I went in the house a couple times. When I come out and started helping him, you know, this come down, and they said, yeah, you know this is a bad area, don't you? You know what goes on here. I'm like, yeah, I know what goes on here. I've been here like 4 years, you know. So you know. So I'm like, yeah, what's going on, you know? But yet, police won't tell you nothing. They'll just sit there and got you hemmed up, you know, because you know they thinking they got to hide whatever. You know, they trying to see what's going on. So I'm sitting there cooperating everything. He's sitting there, and then I go through my wallet, look at my ID and all that, and they run my name, and all they kept saying is, you know what goes on. I said, yeah, you know, I'm working for her, and they said, yeah, we had somebody going around here messing around or something like that. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm still wondering what the hell going on. So they finally let us go, you know, after about like 10 minutes sitting there, and they drive off, and then they talk to the landlord lady, and she was like, why you hemming my people up? You know, they ain't got nothing to do with what you really looking for. So, I mean, that whole situation is fucked up.
Wow. But
I know they have to do what they got to do. So I'm like, damn, I mean, what happened? You know, evidently somebody got on the horn and said, ooh, they're back there doing something now. Those thugs are back there or something, you know, and that's what brought them up. So
that's crazy.
yeah, I stayed there for like 10-something minutes. I'm like, oh shit, I hope I ain't got no warrants. I hope I ain't got this. I hope I ain't got that.
Wow.
Man, you know, I ain't got time for this shit. You know, I'm like, man, did I lock the door? Hell, that motherfucker might haul me off.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Wow, that's crazy. That it's crazy.
And I told him, one more thing, I told him, I said, don't y'all know me? I've been here like 4 years. I'm sure y'all been around circling the neighborhood, getting shots to everybody and all that. Like, now, you know, I said, you know, y'all should know me. Hell, I've been here. Y'all been around here, and you know it's a lot of heat in the neighborhood. And said, well, if you ain't been in trouble, then that's probably wise. Well, there you go.
Yep.
So evidently they don't know who I am because I ain't been in trouble over there. So
Yep, that's the bottom line.
that's how you stay safe
Yep.
in a bad neighborhood.
That's it.
That's it on that.
Yeah. So you want to say something about Obama's?
Oh yeah, we can get back to the State of the Union address. Now, matter of fact, he did a speech earlier today in Tampa, Florida about high-speed rail. He's gonna bring that down. But the State of the Union address, he sit there and basically had to bag up all that shit that everybody's been talking about him, and now Republican senator, now they can't get a filibuster in the Senate. You know, all this tide is supposed to be turned against Obama now after the very first year, because it's been a year and a week now since he's been in office, and they're trying to turn the tide and say that you know, all your policies stink, you're spending too much money, this and that. So he had to let the people know and tell them once again, I told you, change is not easy. All this regular wiring that Washington's been going through, you know, the style and the procedures they've been going through for years, that's what he's trying to change. And he told them it's not going to be easy. With the health care, with the stimulus package, spending the money and everything, you know, maybe he could have jumped on the bankers a little bit more hard and made sure they don't get those bonuses before they actually got them. But he should be clamping down on those banks right now, you know. And with the terrorism thing, you know, I don't know. I guess you can kind of say that George Bush is more focused on terrorism than President Obama is. But I mean, he's still on the job. You know, that thing when on the 25th in Hawaii, when he was still on vacation, and the dude almost blew up the plane and everything. Thank God forbid he did blow it up, but we probably still be wondering what happened to the plane. Was it a terrorist act? And the plane blew up, you know. But it didn't blow up. But you got to realize this is 2010. Obama's got internet, situation room, everything like that. You know, phones, men telling them all kind of up-to-date information, SATCOM, NORAD, all in his living room, because he's the president.
Right.
So he can find out if this building just blew up and there's an atomic explosion. He'll find out in 5 seconds. That don't mean he's not responding by going back to Washington and not staying in Hawaii. You know, he still can respond in Hawaii. He don't have to be here. He just have to get somebody on the damn job. And that's how I feel about that terrorism situation on the 25th. People say he's not on it, but he had to basically assure the people that he's still trying to do the things that he tried to do during the campaign trail. And you know, when he got elected and started trying to execute some of these things, people are like, oh no, what is he doing? He's radical, he's socialist, he's this and that. This is the same stuff he was talking about during the election. And he got it, you know, he tried to reassure the people saying, this is what I was talking about. It's not going to be easy, you know.
Yeah, it isn't going to be easy, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we got a long road ahead of us.
And another thing, in some of his speeches, he was telling you, you know, like last year when he got elected, last year when he got in office, but like weeks later, he was saying that the economy is still going to be bad this year. He said that in January 2009. If you're listening to him, you know, he said that already, that things are not going to get that much better. It's going to get worse. Maybe ABC News or CNN, you can run a tape, go to their website and see the tape on there. But he already said then that it's going to get worse. Now, he haven't said it yet now that this year was going to be worse. But he said it back then, and we came on through it, you know, car companies fell in, the banks just steady fell in, mortgage and all that, you know. We're trying to earn it out, but I mean, these are the things that he was talking about. You can't say he wasn't talking about it. You can't say he's trying to do the things that he was trying to do when he got elected, because he's actually trying to do them. You'll be mad at Hillary, you know, or John McCain on some of the things that he wanted to do but he couldn't do if they would have got elected. We got Obama now, so we got to deal with it. We got to get behind it, man. He also said in the State of the Union, I think he said it in the State of the Union today, because I saw his speech today in Tampa, Florida. He said, we can't act like, you know, we want to be re-elected. We got to do the things that we got to do. We can't be living for the next day, because every day is election day. You know, we got to start trying to be on the same side. We got to get the